Hey yo, what's good everyone? Audiolithic Mac. Right. Now the reason for this video is right here is I've been noticing some weird behavior on TikTok, right? There's this wave of pretending financial gurus, right? These fake, phony, grifter financial gurus, right? Trying to lure you in with some fluff. And of course, they want you to buy some scammy course. Many of these individuals have no degrees or certification as a financial advisor or analyst, right? They are your common grifters searching for fish. That's what we call in finance, right? Fish. You have sharks and then you have fish, right? Guppies. That's what they're doing. So if they don't have the proper credentials as a financial analyst or advisor, I kind of recommend that you don't give them any attention at all. At all. But me, myself personally, I actually have a degree in finance. I have a bachelor's degree in finance and a minor in economics. So I have the paperwork, right? So I have this example right here. Now, this is a contract, an option contract that I purchased yesterday, right? For $32, right? And as you can see here, I sold at $92. First thing in the morning, right? Now, the reason why I purchased this option contract, the stock ticker symbol is BOIL, which has exposure to oil and gas, right? Of course, we are going, if you have not seen the developments on the news, this Iranian conflict, right, between the U.S. and Israel, right? So, of course, when you have these conflicts in oil-producing countries, right, there will be spikes in the price of oil, right? So I decided, since I saw the stock market falling down, there will be an inverse effect when it comes to the oil prices, right? So I went ahead and decided to purchase this. I got in it at a perfect moment when the stock was at a relatively low value during the intraday, right? And the next day, of course, between the closing and the next day, right, the stock moved up by over $2. And this is the end result of that option contract, right? So I literally had a return of $60. That means from my initial purchase of $32, a 187.5% return on my investment, right? But see, this is what a lot of these so-called TikToker influencers, fake financial gurus, they never show you real results. They only show you all these charts because they done figured out how to read a chart from a YouTuber who is actually a professional at charts. And now they're trying to sell you fluff on TikTok, right? But they never show you any real results, right? Any real trading. They never do that, right? But here's a result, because anyone can do it. Anyone can trade options, right? But the key is, don't go crazy with it. Only spend an amount you are willing to lose. At this particular moment, I was willing to lose $32. Now, what happens after the fact? After you have profited the $60? Okay, well, that $60 is now cash, right? Cash in my brokerage account, right? So this is what you should do, right? Do not invest that $60. Keep that $60 cash, because in your brokerage accounts, right, it accrues interest around 3%, right? Now that $32, right, you reinvest the $32 into something else, find another opportunity to generate more cash, right? Now, say for instance, right, you want to invest more money. Say, for instance, you want to invest $64, right? This is what you do. You wait until you have new money come in. For instance, you have a job, you get a check, you have an additional $32 of disposable income, right? So you get that $32 and add it to your existing $32 that you invested previously, right? So that adds up to $64. So then you go and invest $64 in the option contract, right? If it goes up, the same rules apply. You maintain the cash, the gains or the spread in between, and you keep the $64 as money to purchase another opportunity, right? Now, say for instance, you lose, right? Say for instance, your initial investment goes down in value, right? The stock goes down, therefore, in correlation, the option will also fall in value, right? So if you see a trend of that option falling and the stock falling, you immediately get out of that option. Just get out of it, right? Or you could do this. You could sell, right? Sell the contract underneath it and create what is called a spread, right? You can do that to minimize a loss, right? But if you don't want to do that and you notice a trend that this stock is going down and it's not going to come back up, sell, right? Sell. Now, what you do after you sell, right? You may have a $10 loss or something like that, right? Now, that $52, you use that $52 to buy a stock, a single share of stock of a company, right? It could be a value company, right? A company that has a dividend, something where you can get that $10 back over time. Because the goal here is you don't want to lose, right? Because two things can happen. That stock could go up $10 within a certain period of time, or you can collect $10 worth of dividend payments over a certain period of time. Now, then you would say, well, I don't have any more money to buy options. This is what you do. You go and wait till you get paid again, right? Because you want to use new money, not existing money. You wait till you get paid again and go ahead and use another new $32 and repeat the process over again. This is how you minimize risk and minimize loss. So you won't be chasing opportunities, because most people who chase opportunities will end up in the red with no money at all and no cash flow at all. So you really have to have a good regimen and a perfect mindset when looking at investing or buying options. Do you understand? I hope that helped everyone. And if you have any questions, feel free to inbox me and I will help you and assist you. Thanks for your time and happy investing.